Alright, so when building a major scale, there's a pattern that we have to follow. Okay, and this pattern is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. So W, W, H, W, 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 H. Okay, that is the pattern of half steps and whole steps when constructing a major scale. So in this case, we're building the A major scale, which means we're going to start on the note A. Okay, that's already written for us. So let's find a whole step above A. Okay, so if we look over here, a whole step is 2 keys away, a half step would be 1. Okay, so a whole step above A would be B. Okay, so if we go back over here, A to B, that's already done. Okay, B is already written. Okay, now we need another whole step. Whole step above B takes me to C sharp. Now, what you'll notice is on this key there's 2 notes here, C sharp and D flat. Okay, we're going to use C sharp because as we build the scale we want to go alphabetically, right? So if I'm on A, there should be some kind of a B that follows, whether it's B sharp, B natural, then it should be followed by some kind of C. If I did D flat, then I've removed the C, there's none in there, right? So it would be A, B, C sharp. Okay, so in this case, this is C natural right now, so we have to add a sharp. Okay, so we've had whole, whole, next is half. Okay, so 1 key up from C sharp brings me to D. Okay, so D is already written. Now I need 3 whole steps. Okay, a whole step, whole step, whole step. Okay, so D to E is a whole step. Okay, from E then, 2 more hops. Takes me to F sharp. Okay, so E was good. F has to be F sharp. Okay, so here we are. Go up another whole step. 1, 2. Takes me to G sharp. Okay, and then the last one should be a half step, which should take me back to the letter I started with. So G sharp, up a half step, 1 key, takes me to A. Okay, so now this would be the A major scale with those 3 notes sharped. Okay, let's try one more here. So this is the B flat major scale. So same pattern applies, just starting on a different note. So we go to B flat right here. So we need a whole step. So 1, 2, that brings me to C. So C is good. Okay, next one, we need another whole step. So C up a whole step, 1, 2, brings me to D. Okay, so D is good. Now we need a half step. Okay, so a half step above D takes me to either D sharp or E flat. But remember, I've already got D, so I'm not going to do D sharp. That would have two of the same letter, right? So that we're going to call that E flat, not D sharp. Okay, so we're going to make this E flat. Okay, now I need a whole step above E flat, 1 key, 2 key, that takes me to F. Okay, so F is good. Whole step above F, 1, 2, takes me to G. Okay, so G is okay. Then we go up another whole step. So G, 1, 2, takes me to A. So that one's good there. And then we go up a half step, which should take me back to where I started. Half step from A brings me to B flat. Okay, so in this case, I only had to flat this one note, and that gives me the B flat major scale. Okay, so no matter what scale we're building, what major scale, that pattern, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, is always going to be the same. So An easy way to remember this pattern: why would hippos wear wonderfully wacky hats? So again, why would hippos wear wonderfully wacky hats? Okay, so if you remember that pattern, you can build a major scale off of any starting note. Okay, hopefully that clarifies any confusion, and if it doesn't, let me know.